Hey guys, Easy here. So today we want to do the Gate 5 and unit review for Zain. So let's get into it. Alright, so Zain, pull him up. Alright, so this is Zain's default. Looks pretty good aesthetically. And this is his skin that comes with his limited Nenso or Memento. Let's bring it up here. Looks pretty good. Pretty nice splash shot. Alright, so Zain has 3 jobs. He has Magic Swordsman, he has Holy Cavalier where he got the JE for, and he has his job plus Light Lead in the World. So the two ways you can run Zain is you can run Zain in his job plus, which you would primarily use him as, or if you want to be a little bit cheeky, you can run him as Holy Cavalier. But you don't really run him as Holy Cavalier anymore. Alright, so this is the most optimal way to set up Zain with these gears, 3 different VCRs. So this VCR here is from Chloe. This is Chloe's sword. Gives you physical attack plus 50, healing plus 25, light plus 15, modifies strong versus dark plus 15. This VCR, this is the Canon VCR. Yes, this is from Canon's Memento. So it gives you 650 HP, gives you 10 initial jewels and 5 jewel charge. Also gives you 10 magic resistance. So you can run this, or you can run regen armor. It's up to you on which one you want to run. And the last one is the Lord Commander's Medal, which is from Zain's Memento. It gives him 12 agility, 60 silence resistance, 15 jewels update, and modified slash attack power plus 5. It also gives him access to this gear ability, which is a charge up. Alright, so let's see Zain's leadership skill. So Zain has a 50% physical attack for light units, which was really good back in the day. However, as we have all this stat screen around now, it's not that great anymore. It's still a really solid light leadership skill, but you want a little bit more HP on your teams so they have more bulk. Alright, so let's go over his enlightenment of all his gates. Okay, so his gate 1 Envy. As always, we want to max the gate 1 for the raw stats that it gives you and the HP, as it gives you a lot of bulk so you can survive content in the game. So gate 1 gives you HP, physical attack, magic attack, and agility. When you max it out, it gives him a bonus of HP, physical attack, and crit. Gate 2. His gate 2 slot gate gives him physical defense, magic defense, crit, and hit rate. Also, when you max it out, it gives you a passive. It changes one of his passives to HP plus 50% and slash attack power. Gate of Lust, which, I mean, you can max this gate if you want, if you do have the shards available to, but it has better light leaderships that will come in the near future, so you can just wait until then. If you don't have a really good light leadership skill, you can use this, or you can just Kaigen Speaker. Speaker's light leadership skill is also pretty nice. So his light leadership, his Gate of Lust gives you HP, Dex, and Agility, plus Evasion every turn. And this gives you this leadership skill if you max it out. I wouldn't recommend maxing it out. I would prioritize other gates first. Gate of Gluttony. This gate is mostly for the bulk of stats that it gives you, as it gives you HP, a lot of HP actually, physical attack, magic defense, hit rate. When you max it out, it gives you HP, physical attack, magic attack, which Zain benefits on both Dex and strong versus greed and strong versus envy tags. Okay, so let's go over the Gate of Rat. The Gate of Rat gives you HP, physical defense, magic defense, and agility. However, when you max it out, it changes his 2 skills, Shining Flare and Shining Burst. So let's start with Shining Burst. Shining Burst, which is a 170% attack plus a 1.4 multiplied by physical attack modifier. It changes that into a 180 plus the modifiers. It also reduces agility of the people it hits for 3 turns. I think it's a 30% agility debuff, which is pretty nice. And the next skill, Shining Flare, which is a 135% attack modifier, plus it scales off of physical attack and magic attack, so it deals significant amounts of damage. It changes that into Ultimate Flare, which has a 195% modifier, and it still scales with your physical attack and magic attack, so that skill gets buffed tremendously. And it also avoids unit collision. So before, with Shining Flare, you would be able to hit your own units with it. Now with the buff on the physical attack, magic attack, and all the modifiers it gave it, you no longer hit your allies with it, which makes it really nice skill. Okay, for gate recommendations for Zain. If you don't have a lot of shards, I recommend you prioritize maxing Zain's. You max Zain's gate 1 for the HP and the survivability. You put 2 points or 3 points into this, 2 points into this, 2 points into this. Then you max his gate 5, which I would prioritize maxing his gate 5 before all his other gates. So what you would do is 5, 2, 2, 2, 5. However, if you have a little bit more shards, you want to do 5, 5, 2, 2, 5. But if you have like a lot of shards for Zain, like I do have, since I still have shards for him right now, you can go 5, 5, 3, 5, 5, which is what I have right now. It's really good for him. Okay, let's get into his mementos, the options you would like to use. So you want to use Zain's memento if you do have it, as it gives him slash attack power and it gives him initial jewels and agility. It also gives him access to this vision ability, Shining Light Leading the new era, which is pretty nice, and it raises his strong versus dark units, or raises light attack, I should say, when you use it. You also have the option of running this memento for him, which it's okay, but you won't really use this memento, to be honest. You don't really use this, you only use this memento for the skin, but if you only have this memento, you can use it. And the setups we run for Zain. So for Zain, we run Shining Blade, which is his job plus sub. You run Holy Cavalier's Reactive. You can run this too if you want, but I don't really use it. You run Holy Cavalier's Reactive. You run Embodiment of Justice, which is the Gate 2 passive. And then you run Guardian, which gives you physical defense and HP. You can also run Divine Shelter if you want, but I would run the Guardian instead. So let's get into a map and then we can showcase Zain's skills. Okay, now that we have Zain pulled up, let's test him out with his own leadership skill. This is the setup I'm running for him, the setup that we went over, which is Chloe's Sword, Cannon's VCR, and Zain's VCR. However, I know a lot of people are not going to have these particular gear set up. You can always run Zain's Sword that you get from the Sacred Stone. You can run Regen Armor, and you can run Hat. This is also a option that you can run, a fully free-to-play option. So let's get into this map. Alright, so that's the jewel regen we just got there. Let's spell some jewels. Okay, so first skill, Divine Saber. Light slash attack on enemy units and greatly lowers light resistance for 3 turns. Raises own slash attack power for 3 turns. Let's see how much it's doing. 4,581 to a dark unit. Lightning Spark. Thunder Slash magic attack on enemy unit and lowest physical attack and magic attack for 3 turns. How much this is doing? This is doing 3,110. Let's see, Ultimate Flare. Fire magic attack on enemy units, which is doing 4,877. And Ultimate Nova, which is a light slash attack unit that is strong versus dark and demons. So this one is doing 5,427. So let's start with Divine Saber. Looks pretty nice. Now let's see. Lightning Spark is doing 3,463. So let's use that. Ultimate Flare. Ultimate Flare is now doing 5,427. And Ultimate Nova. Ultimate Nova is doing 6,908, which is a nice upgrade. Which is a really nice upgrade. Nice. Looks pretty cool. So let's build some modules. Okay, his sub skills. Guardian of the Land, raises own max HP for 5 turns. So let's see. Right now we have 6,199 HP. Now my HP goes up to 8,058. This is without a light leadership skill, so that's pretty massive. Light lead in the world. This is the little heal. It's not too much. It's just a nice little heal to have. It gives you HP and also gives you physical defense and magic defense. So let's check out his physical defense. So right now his physical defense is 520, his magic defense is 261, so now we have 676 and 339. His other skill, Holy Jail, which dark slash attack and has a chance on inflicting petrify on enemy units. It's 15%, it's doing 2,851 damage. Nice little CC to have. Oh, it actually petrified him. Interesting. And his last skill in his sub is Grand Blast. So it's just a little AoE around you. You can use it to hit mobs all around. So you can do it like this. The 2000 have a 700 damage. Let's build a little bit more modules. Okay, so his master abilities, which is from the VCRs and the Nenso. So the first one is Determine in Vega. Doubles own physical attack and magic attack for 1 turn. Master Shield, create a barrier that reduces damage on ally units by 25% around self for 3 turns. So it's a big AoE around this. This is a really nice buff. And the last one is his vision ability, which he gets from the Memento. Lights slash magic attack, strong versus dark and monsters. Right now it's doing 5,600 damage. So let's ram that up a little bit. So what we want to do is Divine Saber. Cool. Now we do Determine Vega. Right now we have 1,056 physical attack. So we go. Now we have 1,760 physical attack and 1,022 magic attack. And now we do the Shine and Light leading into New Era. So now it's doing 9,454. Let's see the other skill. Ultimate Nova is doing 10,423, which is pretty big. Ultimate play is doing 9,668. So let's look at his vision ability. Pretty good. Okay, so my honest opinions on Zain. Zain is honestly one of the best light units in the game, to be quite honest with you. He's also really good in the future. He doesn't really fall off that far. I mean, yes, you will see a bunch of other light units that come out that are going to be strong. Power creep does exist, but however, Zain is a really good unit to invest in. If you do have him, I highly recommend you invest into him. If you don't, you should look into making him part of your core team, as he's a really good light unit and he won't let you down in the future. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.